My 23-hour layover in Shenzhen is nearly over. It's time to leave China and head for Thailand. Hi, I'm Stu. I'm a backpacker from England and currently in China, where I've been for the last 20 hours. Got here last night and this was just a layover where I could stay in a hostel, see a little bit of China before heading for my official start on my backpacking adventures in Thailand. Now, to get from the airport to here, last night I took a taxi. This time, to go back, I'm taking public transport and taking the metro just to see what the Chinese public transport's like. Don't speak a word of Chinese. There is very little English signage around here, so it's going to be interesting to see how I fare, but I've been told it's quite easy. Now, I have spent the morning going around the various places around the city, and it is quite an impressive place, and if you want to see what it's like, check out my previous video. But the metro station is just around the corner, which is handy because the hostel I was staying in is just down there. And obviously taking the public transport, taking the metro will be a lot cheaper than the taxis. And as I found out last night, the taxis are not happy about accepting money. They do like to take things electronically, which I don't have the apps for. So this part of Shenzhen is the residential area. Even though this is meant to be the Silicon Valley of China, and I think the further you go that way, the more high tech it gets, all the industries. My flight itself is about 4 hours time, and I'm only going to the airport that little bit earlier to check on my backpack. I was told when I left Heathrow that because of the long stay I would be having here, that I would be able to collect it and use it. Unfortunately, when I got to the airport last night, they claimed that the backpack was missing. Once I got the hostel last night, I was informed by the reception that the airport had been in touch and said the backpack was at the airport. So I'm just basically going back early to make sure it's there, because if not, these clothes that I've been wearing since yesterday morning will have to do for another few days. Right, I think the metro is somewhere up here. So this is the high street. That's pretty. Sweeties. And this is it. Lingzi station. There's a lot of construction work going around here. You might find a ticket machine. Preferably one that takes money. Ah, that looks better. Out of service. Out of service. Okie dokie. So I got my ticket, and for some reason, security wise, you've got to go through security. So it's airport security style in the metro station. Thank you. Nope, that's not it. Hey, it works. So line 5 is what I need. And that takes me to line 11. And that takes me to the airport. So line 5. This seems a bit too simple, apart from the ticket. Now I just got to work out which side I need to go on. So basically I'd just gotten the wrong metro because I asked someone who was in charge if the way to the airport, they put me on the wrong one. So I just come off that one to come on this one to get the right way. Because they don't speak English, you need to do your research and don't rush around trying to get on a metro that you think might be the right one. Line 11. Now to work out which way. Do not want to get on the wrong one. So it is in English. This one is a lot busier. Airport time. So Metro, pretty easy if you don't get lost. And now it's time to find the terminal. Let's take my bags here and get ready to fly to Thailand. And this is the airport. Well, quite impressive. Right, 16, 20. Right, this is where I'm meant to be. I might just ask at reception. So I've just been asking about my bag that went missing yesterday, they are certain it'll be there in Bangkok when I get there. I'm hoping so, because like I said, all I've got is these clothes. Now this is the third airport in China I've been to in the last 6 months. This is the longest I've stayed in one, and it is the busiest. The last two were so empty, so I'm hoping that when I go through departures there'll actually be some restaurants that'll be open. A little bit confused. The busy end was domestic flights only. This is international and it's quieter, but it does seem to be a lot more people that I'm used to at a Chinese airport. Now the thing with these security within Chinese airports is they don't like cigarette lighters. They get taken off you straight away, and also power banks. If you've got a power bank that does not have a name on it, or it looks a bit dodgy, they'll take it off you. Power banks are a big thing with them. Right, I'm going to try and find somewhere to eat. And at the moment it looks like Starbucks is running, but there's meant to be restaurants down here. I've got 2.5 hours before my flight, which is perfect. I'm happy that my bag might be in Bangkok when I get there. I'm happy that I'm turned up early, and I'm happy that I haven't fallen asleep yet with the jet lag. So this is the restaurant area. Not much of a choice. Dairy Queen. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's fast food. What does Dairy Queen do? Hot dogs. All I can say is, don't judge me. Yum yum. You can see behind me what we started to board. I've nearly fallen asleep about 3 or 4 times, and I'm going to fall asleep as soon as we get on that plane. It looks like it's going to be a packed one, which I'm not happy about. I suppose people have to go on their holidays, I suppose. But yeah, it's a 2-hour flight. I'll take you on board and show you around. I don't think there'll be much to see. You can tell I'm really enthusiastic about this. Thank you. Bye bye China. Hi.
Hello.
2040.
2040, okay.
Street down. Oh, perfect.
Yes.
And that is me now in Bangkok. It was a 3-hour flight. I slept a little bit of the way, but now in Thailand. Now my main aim is to find my bag. Hopefully it's here. Now the flight itself was delayed by about an hour. I didn't really notice it because I was asleep. Whenever I do come to Bangkok, I always stay in the same hostel, except for tonight. I needed to get a hostel that was near to the airport instead of the centre of Bangkok. So this place is about 2 stops in the metro from the airport. And I knew it was going to be late coming here, so it was easy to just get there. And you'll probably see it in the next sort of 5 minutes. So I've just been through immigrations, and you can just see from this video that I took illegally just how busy it is. There's literally thousands of people. Oh, there's my bag. Oh, thank you. Sorry. Oh my god, I've got my bag. I've got clothes. I've got clean socks. It's like the best day ever. Just make sure it's mine. Oh, I'm happy. So right now I've got my bag. Been to immigration. It's time to head off to the hostel. Let's go through the exit. Welcome to Bangkok. And that's me, arrived. I managed to get straight onto the metro. There's only 2 stops, and I'm led to believe the hostel is somewhere around here. So it says. And I'm not going to bore you trying to find it with you. But if you've enjoyed this little journey from China to Thailand, press that like button. You know there's going to be so many adventures over the next few months. You need to subscribe. But until the next time, when I have no jet lag, when I've looked at my bag and seen what is stolen, oh, there we are. I'm here. Bye bye for now.